Z Fold 7 is not just another foldable launch. Samsung is putting everything they can offer in the Galaxy Z Fold 7, and Samsung did a great job. Before going all in with the new design and new look of a Z Fold 7, I just want to add one of the most important things for foldable users, and that is the crease on the inner display. Samsung was always lacking a less visible crease compared to the Chinese foldables, but at MWC, we finally saw the new crease for the Z Fold 7. Samsung showcased a new foldable display alongside the Z Fold 6. This image was shared by the Android Central, but it seems like this one is not the Z Fold 6 but a Fold 5 because it gets the rounded corners instead of the sharp corners. Now the thing you should see, look at this. There is no visible crease on this phone, and this phone looks bigger in size compared to the one on the left, which I believe is the Z Fold 5. And every previous rumor is pointing towards this phone. It's bigger and gets a less visible crease, and most importantly would look similar to the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. This means finally we are going to see a less visible crease on Z Fold 7. At least I hope for a better crease management from Samsung. Although if you are for S25 Ultra, then Samsung deals are still on, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. The display is somehow confirmed for the Z Fold 7. Earlier this year, we know Samsung will make a wider phone, and that new phone will look similar to the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. Seems like previous rumors were right about the Z Fold 7, as we have the Z Fold 7 official screen protector confirming the display of a Z Fold 7. This is the screen protector, and we can clearly see the difference between this protector and the last year Z Fold 6. Samsung made a wider phone, which we all wanted from Samsung, and not only the cover display, we're going to see a much bigger inner display. And even when we look at the edges, the display design would look similar to the Galaxy Z Fold 6. That boxier design, but just a wider phone. Personally, I really like the design of a Z Fold 6, but just a slightly wider phone is what I ask for, and Z Fold 7 actually delivers it. When the first time we look at the Galaxy Z Fold 7, we were happy because the ones who leaked these images or videos stated a largest title for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. All leaks leaked by Android headlines stated Samsung will be launching one of the largest foldable phone, where the inner display will be rated at 8.2 inches. Nah, that's not it. It is not the whole story. Someone on Twitter asked Ross Young about this, a display supply chain consultant. A guy asked he has concerned about the battery issue since we are looking at the larger display, but Ross Young stated, no, Z Fold Special Edition has the same display size. He further added, we haven't heard that. We have it at 8 inches inner display and a 6.49 inches cover display, which is round off to 6.5 inches. That's about it, which means Galaxy Z Fold 7 will look exactly like the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. But there are a bunch of changes to the design of a Z Fold 7 which will make it different from the Z Fold Special Edition. Also, I want to mention, if this is true, Z Fold 7 will not be the largest foldable phone. Instead, recently launched Oppo Find N5 came with an 8.12 inches display will hold the title of the largest foldable phone. And I'm not including the trifold. The cameras are the main area for this year's foldable phone, and Ultra camera is coming. Earlier this year, we were talking about how Galaxy Z Fold 7 will closer to Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, not only in design but also the features of Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. And the key highlight of Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition was its cameras. Samsung finally switched to 200 megapixel main sensor. This means we are getting the same cameras on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Yes, it is now confirmed. According to Galaxy Club, Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be featuring the 200 megapixel main sensor, the same sensor Samsung is using on the S25 Ultra, and finally, Z Fold 7 and S25 Ultra is on the same page with the similar main cameras. Although Z Fold 7 will only get this update. We are going to see the same 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto sensor. A decent setup but not groundbreaking compared to the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Also, rumors around under-display camera are here, where Samsung is also improving the under-display camera. There is no confirmation if Samsung would going to update from 4 megapixel to let's say 10 megapixel, but the improvements are coming. Honestly, the UDC on Z Fold 6 is kinda useful only with video calls and extremely gimmick for selfies. There's just one thing we need to compromise, and that is the battery size. Samsung is trying to compete with other foldables, but there is only one way they want to prove the point. The thickness of a phone, and that's the reason they are ignoring one of the key features on Galaxy Z Fold 7, and I'm talking about the battery size and the charging speed. Recently, Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 passed through China's 3C website, confirming the charging speed of a Z Fold 7. And guess what? Both phones were going to feature a 25 watt of fast chargers. Even Galaxy A56 came with a 45 watt of fast charger. But it is the fact that if there is no battery update, then why would they need to update the charging speed? Initially, we expected Samsung may give us a bigger battery because Galaxy Z Flip 7, the counterpart, is getting a much bigger battery. But it seems like Samsung is stubborn and not going to change the battery on the Z Fold 7. Yes, we are going to see a same 4400 mAh battery. This way, Z Fold 7 will be far from its competitor as Oppo Find N5 gave us a whopping 5600 mAh battery. Samsung is playing with the software optimization to give us a better battery life, but it is double-edged sword. If they didn't achieve this, we end up getting a bad battery life on Z Fold 7. The S Pen is also making a turn on the Z Fold 7. Initially, rumors suggest Samsung is going to drop the S Pen support on Z Fold 7. And they were not wrong. The Chinese version Z Fold Fan Edition has no S Pen support because while reducing the thickness of a phone, they removed the digitizer for S Pen, reduced almost 0.6mm thickness. But later, source suggests a good news which I'm going to share in a moment, and the same source now confirmed another big thing. According to him, new S Pen has a bit thicker build than the current Galaxy Z Fold 6 S Pen. Yes, there are a couple of reasons. Samsung has to put all the capabilities inside the S Pen to run on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. And what I'm seeing, if Samsung takes Apple route for the S Pen, we can potentially see a battery inside the S Pen of a Z Fold 7. You'll have to charge it, and this will be an additional accessory for the foldable phone, which means you need to buy a case to carry your S Pen just like your previous Galaxy foldables. And it's not new. Z Fold 3 and Z Fold 4 S Pens are quite thick, but Fold 5 and Fold 6 S Pens are smaller in size. And it seems like we're looking at the same older S Pens on the Z Fold 7. The pricing is something Samsung is right now struggling with the Galaxy Z Fold 7, where Z Fold 6 costed us $1,899, which is already too expensive. But according to the sources, Samsung is going to stick with the same price as last year, which means Z Fold 7 will going to launch at the same price, $1,899. But there's some shakeup going on with the entire foldable lineup. Samsung is going to add a fan edition version of the Galaxy Z Flip with more affordable price, and there is some talk going on about the Exynos processor debut on the Galaxy foldables. But don't worry, top of the line is not getting the Exynos processor, which I'll share in a moment. While Samsung is keeping the same price as last year, you have to look around some trade-offs and cost-cutting strategy. Remember, if you're looking for a normal and more durable phone, S25 Ultra current deals are best, and you can check from prior listed in this video. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.